Alright, so how Brann Tank works. You can use him in two ways. You can either play him as a DPS and just use him as a target dummy and not heal him at all. He will not do any damage, he'll be completely useless and stuff like that. Or you can do it as a healer, as it was intended. And how it works is it's really weird, but he gets a buff every time you heal him that increases his damage. However, this buff does stack up to 12 times, but it does not refresh the duration of each stack. So each stack has its own duration of 7 seconds. Basically, that means is that you just kind of have to spam heals into him at all times. Hots are really, really good at this because every 5 seconds of the tick of the hot, he gets a stack. So I would assume specs like Resto Druid are really, really, really good at this, and I would assume specs like Resto Shaman are really, really bad at this, unfortunately. And I've heard some bad things about this priest having issues with, not having an interrupt. So, yeah, Blizzard, why? Anyways, yeah, you just kind of spam heals into him and he gets a stack and you just want to keep that stack up at all times. I would use different kinds of spells and find out what works. Like Emerald Communion works really well because each tick hits heals him if I'm actually healing him. Echoes and reversions are really good, and Dream Breath is really good, especially if you echo it up and then you Dream Breath, and boom, like it gives him a double hot, which gives him double stacks at all time, right? You just kind of have to look for what gives him stacks, and I mean his damage is not amazing, but I'm not dying, he's not dying. It works. It works, I guess. Um, for the Curios, I think it's called. I would go for the bioprint. You see the mini brands here. Every time something reaches 40% health on Elite, it will create a copy of it. Seems to work pretty well. Ish. Okay, not really amazing apparently. Look, all of the curios kind of just suck. The football one is kind of good if it procs. It doesn't proc a lot of times from my testing, but and then they nerfed the only good one, which was give Brand like 40% damage and healing and health or whatever. And well, there you go. Yeah, that's how he works as a tank. You kind of just want to spam heals into him at all times. You don't really want to be doing damage yourself unless you have like fire breath and deep breath. That's pretty good, especially because it's yeah. All right, that should be it.